frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Hi guys, and welcome to Elite Luxury, your online source for luxury goods information. Okay guys, what am I going to do today? I'm going to show you how to clean some brass. So what are we doing? What are we cleaning? Well, here we go. I've got this Louis Vuitton President and it's looking a bit grubby. So how do we clean the brass work? Firstly, we've got to decide, is it brass that has been lacquered or is it brass that we can polish? If it's lacquered, meaning it's got a clear coat on it, there's not much we can do. But if it's brass, which is doesn't have a clear coat, we can polish it. So if it had a clear coat, normally the clear coat can be a bit of a problem. There's not much, we can't really do that. But here we go. You've got to use a cotton bud, because what you don't want to do is put too much. This is Brasso, I'm in Australia, but there's many brass type items, and let's get this cleaned up. So I want to get this. So you've got to work it in. Now this is actually quite tarnished, so I'm going to give this here a bit of a clean. We've got to work it in. So we put the Brasso on, then we got to scrub it in, and look at how our cotton bud is getting so dirty. So there is no easy or quick solution to this. This is the big problem. People lose patience. They want instant, like instant mashed potato. Well, it actually tastes pretty damn rotten. If you want the results, you actually you've got to work it. You can't get instant results that look amazing. It's like you want to earn big bucks, but you don't want to study, or you don't want to have special skills. Well, unfortunately, what are you going to do? So it's like a lot of things in life. You've got to put the hard yards in. So I'm cleaning this here, which it is quite it's not quick. I'm rubbing it in. It is coming up. You can actually see it is coming up really nice here, but it is a slow process. You've got to work it to the bone. So I got to be honest with you. You paint this on, and you've got to rub it in. Now this how long will it take? Well, it could take you to clean one of these. It could take you 20 minutes. It could take you a while to do it. And unfortunately, is there a quick fix? No. This is quite oxidated. Now this color here, the gold, this is like a 90s, early 2000s color. So this is in epi leather, and I got to be totally honest with you, it's pretty baked on here. Is there an easy fix? No, you just got to work it. Epi leather, so that tells me, this is quite an old case, so it's had years of grime, unfortunately. So is there a quick fix? Not really. We've just got to work this baby in here. It's so oxidated, and I'm sorry that there's not a product you can just spray on. Anything that gets instant results, it's going to be much more harmful chemicals, harmful sort of solution. You've just got to work it. You've got to work it. And I mean, you could do it. You could be watching a video as you're working. You could listen to some music. In my case, I'm trying to turn this laborious task into a YouTube money earner by filming me polishing it. And this is really dirty. Film me polishing it, and hopefully we can get some Googles. We'll get some Googles out of it. What do you think? Can we get some Google ad sources from it? We'll see how it goes there. So I'm just giving it a real working. Okay, I'll just open that back a bit. What's it like inside there? It's filthy. This is really hard. So there isn't an easy, you know, people aren't very patient. You've got to be patient with this here. So look at the bud there. It's kind of time to, I think, replace that one there. Now I'm just getting a cloth. I've got a cloth. I use like an old nappy type of terry towel, you suppose you could call it. I'm just going to rub it in with the cloth because that gets me a bit more traction. You can see the cloth. It's coming up. It is coming up, but I tell you what, it's not easy. Okay, that's starting to come. It's starting to get some results, but it's going to be a slow process. It's going to be very slow. So is there a quick answer? Not really, I'm afraid. You've just got to rub it in. Oh, look at that. So it's actually quite hard. I gotta say that. It is very hard there. So, you know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna put these up here so you guys can see what it's like. And it is hard to do. It is hard. You've just got to put the time in and scrub away. So yeah, what I'm going to do is after I have done the brassware, I am then going to condition the leather. I'm going to give the leather a wipe over with a damp cloth, then I will dry it with a dry cloth, then I will apply some leather conditioner. The leather conditioner itself there, it's very handy to sort of just bring the leather up a notch. So there, that's exactly how it goes. You've got to try your best. You can only try your best. So yeah, there we go. That's how it goes, guys. I'll come back very soon. Hi guys, no easy results here. Sometimes instead of just working on one, I'll jump to another area and sort of do both half and then come back and proceed further. So I gotta tell you guys, this is actually a pretty labor intensive clean. You've got to, this is oxidated brass. It's had the it's really quite tarnished. It probably has never been cleaned. It's probably, how old is it? Oh, I would say it's probably 20 years old. It's never been cleaned, and I would say that it really it's never been cleaned, never been kissed. You know, it's just, which is okay. I'm going to get this baby looking schmecko. Absolutely. We'll get this looking good. Unfortunately, it is a slow process. I'm just working in the Brasso. I'm working it in circles, doing a circular motion, little circles here, and it's, you know, it's unfortunately it's a slow, laborious process. So there's nothing you can instantly spray on and it comes out perfect. If only that was the case. It's a bit like polishing silver. I suppose that's kind of what it's like. The tricky bits is that there are some parts here that are really cased on tarnish, and you've got to really polish that down. You know, you've got to really go about polishing that down there. And it's, unfortunately, it's a bummer. This is not easy to, it's not easy to do. So I got a little bit on the leather, so I immediately I don't want that to stay on the leather for long. Oh shit, did I just drop some? What did I? No, it's okay. Just didn't want to get anything on the leather, because you got to do this. The whole point of using this cotton bud is not to annoy you. It's actually to stop you staining the leather, because the leather, I don't really want to cause trouble to that painted, because it's a painted surface. It's like a pair of shoes. I don't really want to. The good thing is, once it is polished up, to keep it at a high standard of polish, it doesn't need as much work. You can just put a bit on, and it is a lot. I think I've done enough, put enough on there. I think you've just got to work it in there. So it's you know, I don't look at this. I'm just keep touching the leather with this damn thing. You're just working it around in a circular motion just to try and get this. Nothing is easy. Nothing's easy. It's nothing easy done. It's bloody tough, you know. It's very easy to lose your patience doing this. You think, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Well, unfortunately, that is how it goes. So it is taking it off. You keep rubbing long enough, it'll actually start. I mean, could you use an electric polisher, you know, but I don't know. You kind of don't have the control. But you're doing it by hand, you seem to have a lot more tactile control on the thing. So you kind of I don't know if I would do it by, what would you use, like an electric toothbrush, you know? But then the problem is it's going to flick residue all over the leatherware. At least with this you can sort of, I know you stuff it up at times, you can only try your best, but oh my God. I'm just going to stop for a minute there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a polish with the cloth. Okay. Give it a really hard polish there. Get that friction to. Oh my God, it's not easy, you know that? It's damn hard to do this, you know? Is that coming up? It's 100% better, but it's still bloody. still bloody annoying to do this. You can only... I don't know what you can do really. You just got to polish it. That's it. Get the servants. If you got servants, they could do it for you. If you have servants, you could possibly get them to do it for you. It's not easy to get this brassware cleaned. It's very time consuming. It's not easy. It's not easy. No, it's not. Nothing in life worthwhile is easy. It's coming up, but this is a slow battle. It's a very slow battle indeed. There, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's hard. It's very hard. It is very. It's hard. It's hard. I can tell you now. It's annoying and it's hard. So, yep. That's kind of how it goes, I'm afraid. So, you've got to take your time. Look at this. I've only done a fraction. That side hasn't been done. This side done half of the S-lock, and I've done that little one. I haven't done a perfect job. I've just been, well, it takes time. It takes time. So that's the sort of results you could expect, guys. I'll come back when it's perfect through the magic of YouTube. Okay, let's have a bit of a sticky beak here at some before and after photos. You can see the brass work is a little bit dull. It's been tarnished. And the leather wears are just a little bit, gloomy. Just needs a little bit of a pick-me-up. Here we go. I've started polishing. This is round one. Just using a cotton bud very, very carefully. You don't want to get this brass cleaner. And there's my leather cleaner. That's the leather conditioner. I use a special leather conditioner, and this is for leather that is painted. It's like shoes, saddles, handbags that are painted, because you'd use a different conditioner if it was natural grained leather, which is not painted leather. So there we go. I'm just starting to get this here cleaned up. You've got to do a few passes. It doesn't come off instantly. You've just got to do it. You can see it here, just a little bit at a time, a little bit. How do you eat an elephant? A little bit at a time, one mouthful at a time. There we go. It's looking better. And I got to tell you, it's looking beautiful. So just take your time, and it works out absolute. Look at this. This is the finished product. Beautifully, beautifully presented. There you go. Before and after. It's probably a couple hours of work there. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you very soon. Great vid.
Friend of me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news. Yeah, trying to get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, now we don't need know you. Your hometown we don't need go to. Trying to get it worldwide global. Looking like I can show you. The killing this is go-to. Skrilla, the whole man killer. Life so free, can't no man kill 'em. Came from the bottom, was a broke man, get up. Still move like Tin Man with no found window. Boom, pardon me, I get hectic. Ooh, I survive through the wreckage. You should go look for the exit. New shit. sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ate then came back for seconds. I ain't seen your fake little necklace. Life's